Imagine waking up one morning to find your city divided overnight, families torn apart, and a new symbol of the Cold War rising before your eyes. In 1961, East Germany began constructing a barrier that would become one of the most infamous symbols of division in history. Stay tuned to uncover the details as we explore 5 events that happened today in history. In 1961, East German soldiers begin constructing the barrier that comes to be known as the Berlin Wall. Built by the East German government under Soviet influence, the barrier is constructed overnight to stem the exodus of East Germans fleeing to West Berlin and beyond. Initially made of barbed wire, the wall is soon made stronger, with some sections reinforced with concrete blocks. By the 1980s, the barrier becomes a high-tech structure of reinforced concrete with guard towers, a no-man's land, guard dogs, and other obstacles. After it is first erected in 1961, U.S. President John F. Kennedy publicly opposes the wall as a physical manifestation of communist oppression and a blatant attempt to stifle freedom. He gives one of the Cold War's most famous speeches in front of the Berlin Wall in 1963, when he shows solidarity with the people of the city, proclaiming, "Ich bin ein Berliner." But privately, Kennedy and other American leaders are in many ways relieved at the construction of the wall, as it eases some of the tensions in Cold War hotspot Berlin. Kennedy is quoted as saying, "It's not a very nice solution, but a wall is a hell of a lot better than a war." Mrs. Lewis and I visited Berlin in 2022 and saw the remains of the Berlin Wall and other relics of the Cold War in the city. It was a moving experience. In 1868, the Arica earthquake, with an estimated magnitude between 8.5 and 9.3, strikes the Pacific coast of South America near what is today the border between Peru and Chile. It is estimated to have killed at least 25,000 people, and triggered multiple tsunamis, which are recorded as far away as Hawaii, Japan, Australia, and New Zealand. In 1878, restaurant owner Kate Bionda dies of yellow fever, making her the first victim of an outbreak in Memphis, Tennessee, that kills 5,000 people and causes 30,000 to evacuate the city. Bionda is believed to have been infected 12 days earlier by a man who visited her restaurant after escaping from a quarantined steamboat. In Memphis, an average of 200 people die every day through September. There are corpses everywhere and near continual ringing of funeral bells. Half of the city's doctors die. The Memphis outbreak is part of a larger yellow fever epidemic in the lower Mississippi Valley. In total, about 100,000 people in the southeast are infected, with about 20,000 of them dying from the disease. Since yellow fever is mostly spread by mosquitoes, what finally causes the epidemic to subside is the colder fall weather in October. What prevents future outbreaks is improved sanitation, as open sewers and privies and other breeding grounds are cleaned up. In 1899, film director Alfred Hitchcock, known for his innovative techniques and mastery of suspense, is born in London, England. He goes on to revolutionize the thriller genre through films like Rear Window, Vertigo, and Psycho, which are renowned for their meticulous craftsmanship and ability to both captivate and unsettle audiences. I fell in love with Hitchcock movies when I was a kid in the 1980s. It was thanks to my mom, who was a big Hitchcock fan. I still remember my mom renting Rear Window, my first Hitchcock film. It may still be my favorite. What's your favorite Alfred Hitchcock movie? Let me know in the comments. In 1989, after floating down the Moskva River, the West German band Scorpions play the Moscow Music Peace Festival in the Soviet Union, inspiring a song about the easing of Cold War tensions called Wind of Change. Ironically, the concert is held on the 28th anniversary of the construction of the Berlin Wall in the band's native Germany. The group releases the song Wind of Change the following year, just months after the fall of the Berlin Wall. It is written by Scorpions' lead vocalist Klaus Meine and reflects the spirit of hope and change sweeping across Eastern Europe. The song's whistled intro and poignant lyrics resonate globally, becoming an anthem for an era and symbolizing the sudden transformation overtaking Europe. Wind of Change powerfully expresses the longing for peace and freedom. Which of these events did you find most interesting? Let me know in the comments. Also, don't forget to check out Today in History in my Teachers Pay Teachers store. There's a link in the description. I would also love it if you would like this video and subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out. And you can see more great Mr. Lewis videos right over here. Thanks for watching.